Okay, I'm really sorry about that little interruption. I had a telephone call, I looked down at it and realized I had to take the call. So rather than the video just continue, I had to pause there. So yeah, we'll continue here. Back to the hospital and its effect, whether it be negative or positive, on an empath. With me, it's always been usually a negative impact, providing I don't meditate or remind myself why I'm there at the hospital. The times that I've been in hospitals were usually to see a sibling of mine have a baby, or a family member who's been sick and in the hospital for a little bit and they got better. That's it pretty much. I've seen some loved ones perish, and I've seen some loved ones go into the hospital and not come back out of the hospital, and they've died. And it was their turn to die. It was that time of their life that their life ended and they went on. Okay. However, let's step back from those experiences and I'm going to share with you the real root of why I don't like hospitals. Yes, I know, like I said, hospitals are there for good. It's to prevent disease, to prevent sickness, illnesses. It's to help people get well, for healing, all that. I get that. Doctors are there to help people. Nurses are there to help people. And to me, that's all wonderful. But being an empath, I feel. And I start taking on the feelings of other people. For example, I can walk past several of the rooms in one of the corridors, and there might be a burn victim in that room, or it might be somebody having really severe gallstones and lots of pain. I have actually experienced the pain they've been in just because I was in the building with them or walking nearby. Empaths, unfortunately for them, pick up what's happening around them. And it's not like something we try to do. It's not something we want to do. It just happens. So I tend to stay away from hospitals. I tend to stay away for several reasons. It's not just because I'm an empath, but the last time I was in a hospital was several years ago, and the person that I was there to see ended up passing away. Now I know that it's not my fault that they passed on, but every day that I went to visit this person, every day closer to their death, I sensed it more and more. And I felt like I was there dying inside with them. I can't explain to you the feelings I felt. It's very, oh God, it's very debilitating, the feelings I was feeling. I mean, it's hard to put in words what I felt, but I felt like really empty. I felt like I gave up, and I just wanted to let go. Okay, and I noticed, like, very close to the end, I was having difficulties breathing, and she was as well. But long story short, since that experience that I had with her and she had passed, I won't mention names or whatever, I have really tried to keep myself out of hospitals because of that situation. I didn't like feeling the way I felt, and it actually started to freak me out. It took me several days to feel better after that, and it was kind of like really overwhelming for me. So, long story short, that's just one experience. I'm not going to go really into detail what it all entails unless you really want to know more, but long story short, that's basically it in a nutshell. An empath is someone who senses and actually feels your feelings and your emotions as if they were mine. So it's like I'm walking around every day, and if you're mad, I am too. When I was younger, I kind of joked about it, and I used to say I'm a chameleon. And you know how chameleons are. They're like little lizards, and they walk amongst the grass or whatever, or they walk on the side of a building. A chameleon will do what? They try to disguise themselves or camouflage themselves in their surroundings. So if they walk on grass, they're going to be green. If they walk on a red building, their skin kind of looks like a tint of red almost, or whatever. Well, that's how I've always jokingly distinguished myself. I tell people, if you're in a good mood, it puts me in a good mood. If you're in a bad mood, it puts me in a bad mood. I don't know why. It's just when I was younger, that's how I labeled it. I'm a chameleon. I could have been in the best of best moods, and then all of a sudden somebody walks up and they're in the worst mood and they're all feeling shitty and they're complaining about everything, and right away, like a snap of my fingers, I'm in the worst effing mood. So yeah, I really truly believe that the energies that you put out into the world do affect every person around you. And if you're going to be negative all the time and just have this awful attitude about your life and how you blame everything's not right and blah, 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 then yeah, your life is going to be just about negativity, okay? Granted, there's a little philosophical stuff back there about other religions, and several religions believe what you put out into the world comes back to you threefold, and that's a little more in-depth, but we won't go there right now. And I'm noticing that I'm starting to ramble on here. So with that being said, I'm not going to keep going on and on. I do apologize for the rambling. I don't know what it is, I just tend to ramble. I think I'll let you guys go. Yeah, okay, that's the end of this. Blessed be.